Have you ever noticed that every few years, the market finds a new industry that it's convinced is finished? In the early 2000s, it was traditional retailers because of e-commerce. A few years later, it was banks after the financial crisis. More recently, it was software companies because of artificial intelligence. Investors even gave it a name, the SaaSpocalypse. The idea was simple. If AI could create content, write code, answer questions, and automate workflows, then surely software companies were in trouble. But was Wall Street right? Or did investors massively overreact? Hello everyone, and welcome back to FinEd, your favorite financial education channel. Before we begin, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss future content on investing, personal finance, and financial education. Now, let's dive into what caused the SaaSpocalypse, why software stocks crashed, and what every investor can learn from one of the world's biggest AI-driven sell-offs. For years, companies relied on specialized software providers because building those tools internally was expensive and time-consuming. Adobe helped designers create content. Atlassian helped teams manage projects and documentation. Salesforce helped businesses manage customer relationships. The software as a service model became one of the most successful business models in history. Companies paid recurring subscriptions, software providers scaled efficiently, and investors rewarded that predictable revenue with premium valuations. Then AI arrived. Suddenly, enterprises had access to tools that could generate content, analyze information, write code, and automate processes. Many investors started asking a simple question. If AI can do all of this, do we still need software companies? The market's answer was immediate. Software stocks were sold aggressively. The assumption was that AI would replace software. But there was one problem with that theory. Nobody stopped to ask exactly how. This is a mistake investors make over and over again. When a disruptive technology appears, markets often jump straight from this technology is powerful to the existing industry is dead. There's rarely a pause in the middle to examine whether that conclusion actually makes sense. Because when you look at how businesses operate in the real world, replacing software isn't nearly as simple as replacing a feature. Large companies don't just use software because it performs a task. They use software because it's integrated into thousands of workflows. It's connected to compliance requirements. It's connected to security systems. It's connected to reporting structures. It's connected to customer data. And often, it's connected to years of institutional knowledge. Replacing that isn't as simple as downloading a new AI tool. This is where the market may have underestimated the resilience of many software businesses. While AI was certainly becoming more capable, software companies weren't standing still. Many began integrating AI directly into their products. Instead of being disrupted by AI, they started using AI to make their products more valuable. And eventually, investors began to realize something important. AI doesn't exist in isolation. It needs infrastructure. It needs platforms. It needs data. It needs interfaces. And perhaps most importantly, it needs software. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang became one of the most vocal supporters of this idea. His argument was straightforward. If AI agents become widespread, there won't be fewer software interactions. There could actually be more. Because instead of millions of human workers using software, there may eventually be millions or even billions of AI agents interacting with software systems on behalf of those workers. In that future, software doesn't disappear. It evolves. The market slowly began to realize this. And many of the companies that were previously being treated as if they were facing extinction continued reporting healthy financial results. Salesforce continued growing revenue. Adobe continued generating strong cash flows. Many software businesses continued serving customers and expanding their products despite the market's fears. This brings us to one of the most important lessons investors can learn. A stock price and a business are not the same thing. Sometimes a stock falls because the business is deteriorating, but sometimes a stock falls because investors become convinced of a story, and stories can spread much faster than evidence. One useful question to ask during any market panic is this: what would actually need to happen for this business to stop working? Not become less profitable, not grow more slowly, actually stop working. When you ask that question, you often discover that the market's worst case scenario requires a long chain of events that may never happen. Another lesson from the SaaSpocalypse is that broad sell-offs rarely distinguish between strong companies and weak companies. When fear takes over, investors often sell entire sectors. Good businesses get sold alongside bad businesses. That's exactly what happened in software. Even companies that were actively benefiting from AI were caught up in the same negative narrative. Fear doesn't always make those distinctions, which is why investors need to. The next major market panic won't be called the SaaSpocalypse. It will have a different name, a different technology, a different narrative, but the pattern will likely be the same. A new threat emerges, investors become convinced that everything has changed. Stock prices react immediately, and then reality slowly catches up. The investors who perform best during those periods aren't necessarily the ones with better information. They're the ones asking better questions. Is this a temporary challenge or a permanent change? Is the market reacting to evidence or emotion? Has the business actually deteriorated, or has the narrative simply become more negative? And perhaps most importantly, what does the future realistically look like? Because successful investing isn't about predicting every disruption. It's about understanding the difference between a genuine threat and a fear-driven overreaction. The SaaSpocalypse may eventually be remembered as another example of a lesson markets teach repeatedly. The crowd's death sentences rarely stick, and the biggest opportunities often appear when investors stop listening to the story and start looking at the business. Thank you so much, guys. If you found value in today's video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is on their financial education journey. Until next time, keep learning, keep investing, and keep building wealth. Cheers.